Okay. Kalshin Spalu Bekum Bekim Tefillah. Congregation with praise and all of them are buckets in prayer. I will begin even still here, still Sibra because of his spell that the Sibra goes back and he repeats the prayer. Kedei Lakayim the Kanas Hakam in order to fill the Kanas Hakam. Haga. The Imye Shafidim, if there are certain people Bakal Shemachran Betfilas which delay with their prayer. Ein lo still Sibra Lahamdin Alayam the still Sibra shouldn't wait for them if they're gonna delay on their length in their prayer. Afilu hayu chashuv even if they're the chashuv people in the city. Mechain im haya minyan basic nasim if there is a minyan in the shul. In the hamtin al adam chashuv shouldn't wait for a chashuv person or gadol or a gadol shadayim the bar which hasn't come. Still hasn't come. It's in the binyamin zav semen kav samachas. You shouldn't do it for the gadol. That's interesting. Alfi can you even still if they whatever is about you still go back and have it still to repeat it. I know Blashem Besimin Samatas earlier in Simin Samatas mission versus Kanal of mission versus Kanal. Kanas Kachamim, because of it the Kanas Kachamim. Shetikna Kachamim she answers the Tevila, they set up the Kachamim that the Shtei Tzibur should repeat the prayer. In the prayer. Lo Tzvika Lechabish Mechol Tevila Achar Kol Ish the Ish. They didn't make him search out by every prayer after every single person shall basic ness in the shul im yisham mishin abakim lav. There is a person there is a baki or not. You don't have to check. You just always do it. That's from the bush. Okay. And we'll take the shiyuv shnei tzimbar chozel is bil yom. They set up the shil tzimbar to repeat the prayer always. Shemi yapam achad maybe it'll be one time basic ness in the shul mishin abaki. Someone's not a baki. It's in shil tzimbar the ekwabastin shil tzimbar yotzi his obligation. Okay. Hashuvi the Pshkashi people of the city. And they Torah Chasir because of the trouble of the tzibur. You shouldn't wait for them. But Asher Nagu she Ashlil Tzibur. Now we have the meaning that Ashlil Tzibur Mamtin Ad Shisayim Ha'avez. And he waits until the bezin finishes as Tfilas with prayer. The Visharopa Hanashim Mispal B'merutz because the majority of people pray very quickly. Mispal Mila the Mila one who prays word by word. Lo Yuchalom Kedusha Mitzibur won't be able to pray Kedusha with the congregation. L'chein Mamtinu Ki Haim Osim Shlokatin. Therefore we wait for them because those other people are not doing right because they're praying way too fast. The Figach of main Av Bez, and therefore if there's no Av Bez in the year, who would then Yamtinu Al and Espalo Mila B'Mila. The same thing would be you should wait for someone who's praying Mila B'Mila because the problem is they're just going way too fast. When it goes lengthy, you shouldn't wait for him. Kumosh Yambra Rabbi Kiva said about Rabbi Kiva, when he would pray with the congregation, he would go short and go up. One who needs to length is afraid that people will laugh at him. He's able to go backwards, and the time of the Shlil Tzibur starts, just to take a step back so people don't laugh at him. Even though he still hasn't finished his prayer. You want to go back to your place and finish. And with all this, if his intent is for the sake of heaven with this, then it's good. This one prima gondim. If there was a minion of you shouldn't wait for a person. Even through this lo yavar is man kriyashma, you won't miss time on kriyashma with tefillah and prayer. And even that, if not so, then even alone you should need to daven because in order that this time shouldn't pass. You shouldn't wait for a kosher person. Since the 10 people, Yeshna Sham Shkina, the Shkina is there. Who are waiting for him any more than that? Nowadays, especially the Minig Shalahamtin al Bezdin, we have wait for the Minig is spread out the wait for the Al Bezdin. The nearest Atam, I think the reason is Mishum the Minig Hayom the Ari Yisrael, because the Minig nowadays in the cities of Israel, the Kua Im Ha'av Bezdin to gather together with Al Bezdin together. There. Ace little mode after tefillah, time to learn after prayer. The imkashi kapsu minion take up his ball, and if when the minion gets together, they immediately pray. Each person is going to go on his road. Yigram al Yidei and cause this Bittul Torah. Ukvius Limud and Shalachar Tefillah who Idid Gadol and setting up a prayer after setting up learning after prayer is a great thing. Great Indian. We could eat the B'Tor B'Shulchan Aruch doesn't clear in Torah Shulchan Aruch the comments and Covenant Hay and Sham. When we come up Yaakov is man Kriyashma, still he shouldn't delay the time of Kriyashma, it's Tefillah B'Shvilza because of this, because we get the learning together. No. God the Eli Rabbin, right? Yesh lo la'arav la'aktim atmel, the Rav should make himself first. The whole basic necessary to come to the shul. Kodem shela kedei shelo yam tinu alav. For early years, none of the people shouldn't wait for him. Allah them clash shouldn't the bear lachot. So as the mekom sheyesh kilkol yidei zeh, the mekom is places where there's destruction to this. Keshelo yam tinu, you don't wait. Go on the Indian tefillah of Arvis in regard to, for example, in regards to the prayer of Marv. She's followed the teichel because she escapes to a minion, and he'll pray immediately when they get a minion. Avshalo hikiyas a dayan as man. She'll take the chavim. Then they haven't reached still the time of tzeitzuk chavim. And we're probably mostly Shabbos Kodesh, especially on Motzi Shabbos. Minhag nachonu lehamtin is it's a good proper minhag to wait because you're going to miss the right zman. Okay. When Shliel Sibur repeats the prayer, Hakal Yishtam Mishtok, the congregation is for them to be silent, to the Chavim, the brachos of Hashem Mevorach, and intend for the brachos which he makes the bracha Chazan of the Chazan, Alanas the man is answer made. In Tisha, there's not 9 people, Mechavim in the brachos, up to intending for his brachos. Karv Lios brachos of the Batal, it's very close that it should be his brachos of the Batal. L'chein kolazim yase atmo ki'ilu ein Tisha is lasul. Therefore, every single person should make it as if there's not 9 aside from him. V'yichav in the bracha of the chazan and 10 for the intent of the bracha of the chazan. Yisham shekola am yamdu lekeshekozer ashleil sibur v'tefillah. There is some say that the entire congregation should stand when the ashleil sibur repeats the prayer. This one there goes Maimon. Ishlam neshok, there is to be for them to be silent. I knew Lomi Boy Shasalomer Yam B'Shtil Sibur B'Kol Bracha the Havi Bracha L'Tala. And it means we don't need to talk about it. It's also to say that every with Shtil Sibur every bracha because the bracha L'Tala. I feel the minka imo eza tables me'atzmo, even to take whichever words from the middle. Me'am so. Suni Eli Rabban the Prima Gadam. Gam Kenach Enachon is also not proper. The Yesh Lachos Mishum Yishigrid, the listener is to be concerned because of the flow of the language. Yotze Bracha Mepiv Bracha will come out of his mouth. And then he'll say Bracha when he shouldn't. But Kolshke knows some Hamagbiim Kolam, for sure those are people who have raised their voice in Mazamim Shtil Sibur when they sing with Shtil Sibur, the Havik Yehur, that's like being haughty. We Yesh Legorbe, you should yell at them. The Havi B'Kalas Rosh is like it's like being lighthearted. Indian Isser Sicha Chulin because of the Sifat Zion. In regards to speaking very mundane words, rodents of Zion. Ulakavan and 10. Okay, usually Milomer Tachalin. Therefore, there is to be careful from saying supplications. Olumo Be'ez Hazar Shil Tzibur to learn at the time of the repeating of the Shil Tzibur. Avafilu Im Mechavnim B'Sof. Abracha Lanus Amen. Or even if he's intending by the end of the bracha to say Amen properly. V'dai Hamudim V'vei Hamudim. It's in the Vavi Hamudim. Among an Avram and the Sharach Onim with the Elder Simon from earlier in City Simon Saya. Sadi. Okay. Sifu Chas Gaga, like in the Sifu Chas like Gaga. Okay, even if you're intending the end, it's no good. Shloti Amen Yisoma, the reason is you shouldn't have it shouldn't be an Amen which is like Yisoma, orphaned. Kamoshe Yisbar is going to explain later on. Gam Kain, Lo Yafa Hemosin, also they're not doing good. Shem Halomdim Yiftim will Mudim, Amiaret Hilmadumahem. that if the people who are learning, they turn to their learning, then the Amayarts are going to learn from them. Like, not to listen to Shlomo deal with mundane talk. Chas v'shalom. Nimsu machati, as the rabbi comes up, they're causing the public to sin. Kilu ein tisha, as if there's not 9, it should be considered. Alkein, yir lechachilu lekavin l'shmoa as kol bracha v'lo sof brachas v'vad, and therefore we should see lechatchila to hear each bracha, not just the end of the bracha alone. This is from the Achronim. V'yachavin, v'olam nogim l'tzar from the minion, and the world has a medic to gather for a minion, who is Paul Chazar Shteel Tibur, and to pray the repetition of the Shteel Tibur. Afilu mishi shiyudim bo she-mesiach. Even someone who knows that he's going to speak, Ve'enu Shemei Chazar Shteel Tibur doesn't hear the repetition of Shteel Tibur quite properly. And this is from the Magen Avram, the El, B'Sim Nun Hey, Sivkat and Ches, B'Shem Mariel, and yeah, it's in the Magen Avram earlier in Nun Hey, and the Sivkat and Ches, and the name of the Mariel. Okay. Okay. Nearly the Bechagon it seems in this kind of way. Totally, it's not Kamosh Kotz of the Sefer Shlomo. It's good to be at the middle, like right in the Shlomo. She asked no still Tibur, the still Tibur to make a stipulation. Vein Levein Atzim between him and himself. Chazar Safila when he repeats the prayer, Sheim Lo Yadnu Atisha Amein Achor, that if there won't be 9 people answering Amein after him, you'd be a Chavim the Berchasav and then tending for his brachos. She had Tefillah he the Torah Sadav, and that prayer should be for the category of the gift prayer. Yamdu, they should stand. Tamam, Kibun Shemachavnim L'Shomim M'Shteel Tibur, since they're intending and they're listening when the Shteel Tibur, Shemek on Shmiya and hearing is like answering. Ukilu Mispalim Ba'at Kandam as if they pray themselves. V'chein Hoya Minag V'chein Monim, similar as the earlier Minag, the Ashav B'Amanasena Rabbim, Kolechad also Kvidait. And now with many sins, and everyone does like what he wants. Mehem Yoshvim Mesichim, those people are sitting and talking, this is when the Pri Megadim. V'tochar Ba'amas L'Shteel Tibur, and within the 4 Amos L'Shteel Tibur. This one the Pri Megadim. V'ayin Sham Od, look there further to Huadin, Im Yesh She'im B'Kiyim V'Shomim V'Shteel Tibur, if there's not B'Kiyim and the list from the Shteel Tibur. Huadin Ba'ofanam B'Vor V'Sefyod, which is the way which is said in Sefyod. V'Havak Ilu is Baal Vatzim, if they prayed themselves. And within the 4 Amos of the Shteel Tibur, according to everyone, it's also Medina to sit at the time of the repetition of the Shteel Tibur, because he's in the middle of prayer. Okay. Kol bracha she'adam shomea b'chol makom, and every bracha which a man hears in any place, Omer Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo, should say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo. Bless him and bless his name. Omer, the Mishnah verse says, if he's standing in a place is not a permission to make a break, and go on the Pesukah December example in Pesukah December. This is from the Magen Avram, the Sharafoni of the Chonim. Kol shekain the Birchas HaKriyashma v'shobah the Birchas HaKriyashma afilu bein aprakim, even if you're in between paragraphs. Also, the Omer is also to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemon. V'cheinim shama bracha shachayv bo, even similar if you heard about a bracha which is obligated in it. Whom is Gavin, let's say, and he's intending to have Yoti to the person who's making the bracha. And Gavin, like the bracha of Shofar and Kiddush and stuff like this. This is from the Dogma above and the Chayad and the Sharafon and the other Afonim. You shouldn't say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemon. The Shemei Kahana, because hearing is like responding. You command the Amr Ba'at from Bracha Tamid if he himself is saying the bracha. V'havi heftik b'bracha will be heftik in the bracha. He says Baruch Hu Baruch Shemon in the middle of it. I'm b'chayad, look at the Tanya Badim, Shenisha Mitzarachim, leaning Diavad, he leaves off in Tzarachim in regards to the Diavad. If you did say Baruch Hu Shemon Shemon, is it okay? Nearly the Diavad in the Hachma, it seems to me the Diavad should be Macham about this. I'm say from Magen Giburim, look at the book of Magen Giburim, Shekeh, Mashikotz B'Shem Ma'is Rokech, which says the name of the Rokech. Baruch Hu Baruch Shemon, Baruch Shem, that's his name. Ramaz Zeh Mimasha Omer Akotzev, Kishem Mishamekra, again, it's hitting to this, and this it says in the pasuk, Yishem Hashem Akar, His name Hashem I will call. Habu, go to the Lekenu, render greatness to our God. Oh, Im Kishim Mazkirin Sadik Basar V'Dam. That if when you mention a righteous person who's a regular flesh and blood, you have to bless him. Shnei Marzech V'Tzadik the bracha. The pasuk says you should remember a tzaddik for the bracha. Tzaddiku Shalom, the righteousness, the righteous person of the world, and the greatest tzaddik ever. Allah has kamal. That how much more so? Meaning Hashem was the greatest tzaddik. How much more so you should say tzaddik the bracha. In brachos shachasimas and katzurak shtei tevos. In brachos which are their conclusion is short, just like two words. This is pashit. Kibokeach avim like bokeach avim kiberachas hashakar ukaygamna like bokeach kiberachas hashakar ukaygamna and like bokeach avim. That bracha is only two words, and like in berachos hashakar and stuff like that. Shmona Esrei and Shmona Esrei b'kol brachos and all brachos. Be'enachon l'shdei tzibur shli zar shalom l'mar kol kach. It's proper for the shdei tzibur there to be careful, not to go quick so much. The chatam take up as the bracha to quickly close up the bracha. Ella lashos mad rather to wait a little bit because they should call on him yeshmua is a bracha yisayim achkach, and then everyone who's responding will hear which bracha is going to conclude afterwards. V'gam you will call on the main takeoff, and also that they will be able to say amen immediately. Dilam hachal if not so. This is from the Beis Yosef. Many times that yeshtem naim lama baruch hu b'shemo, because some people don't say baruch hu b'shemo. The amen chamer, because amen is more chamer mimenu. V'ayim ma'israv like the ma'israv. I will not ask commercial sound this properly like we're going to write, like we wrote. The ilav hachal l'pam ma'idei kol because sometimes because of the voice shalanias baruch hu b'shemo, because baruch hu b'shemo. However, many more people respond. They don't know which bracha they concluded. Who take a bracha, and they're also the responding is not immediately after the bracha because they're still hearing bracha b'shemol. And all this there is a concern about a main which is orphaned. Say later on in the Hagah. V'yanu amein achar kol brachos, and answer amein after each bracha. Bein osam sheyatzu ayedei tefilos, bein osam shelo yatzu. Whether those people who yotze through prayer or they haven't been yotze prayer. B'kavana sheyakavin, believe one with intent that he should intend with his heart. Amein hiya bracha sheberach hamavarach v'ani mamen bezeh. They should say that it's true that's the bracha which the bracha with the person making the bracha made the bracha is saying. And I believe in this. Still Yotze, they haven't been Yotze. Also means to say, even though they are Yotze now, but Tfilas are still tib with the prayer of the still tib. It's not like you're responding a main after your own bracha when you're saying, it's like you're saying, like you're the still tibur and saying a main to your own bracha. Because you're using Shmei Kona. No, it doesn't count like that. Because still they're not saying anything, rather they are listening. This one will bush. With intent. You should about the bracha, or you should intend about the bracha. Look at the Chayei Adam Kal Vav Shekasas Yekavim V'Yamin Be'aniyasu Amein Gam Al Masha Amber HaMavarach. That you should intend the amen also one what the Mavarach says, Baruch Atah Hashem, that blessed you Hashem. The Hainu Sha'omar Shleil Tzibur Baruch Atah Hashem Magen Avram. That means that the Shleil Tzibur should say Baruch Atah Hashem Magen Avram. Yechav and Ona Es Amen. The person who you should intend the person who's saying the amen. Amen Shiyam Mavarach Hashem. Hashem it's true that amen. It's true that it should be the blessed name of Hashem. Shahaya Magen Avram, which was the shield of Avram. Okay, got the brachos in this kind of way with all the brachos. Embassy, it's true. This is by brachos of which are thanks. Kibon brachos Shamar, Shamar, V'Yishtabach, V'Gal Yisrael, and all those kind of brachos. Okay, got and all those kind of brachos. Alba B'Tzvilah, by prayer, Shekavni has to intend. Embassy, it's true. V'gamani mispal shehi retzon shei koyin b'davar zeh, and also I'm praying that this to fulfill this matter. They go in berachos atachoinin, for example, the bracha of atachoinin. Shabika shemispal shechanein amitacha, as the person is praying is saying, grant me, or be, yeah, saying bestow on me grace from you, or yeah, grace me with is what I say. Baruch Hashem kol neina das, bless you Hashem who graces me, graces das. Yechavin emet shu kol neina das. It's true that he graces with God, with wisdom. V'yiratzon shekol neina lanu gam kein das, which hold it should be that he should grace us with also das. Hagam the b'chol brachos, and that's kind of way with all brachos. B'kadish shor l'kavin al ha'asid level, and the kaddish has intent about the future. Shiaminu Sheyamnu Devar, they should believe his words. Masha Mavakesh, she is Gala Machusa, this that he's especially to become true his words of this that he intends that it should reveal Machusa Ba'agol of his Makarib, his kingship recent or soon in a very close time. Zikra Ha'inyan Bavad Yikram of himself. That the main topic of revealing the kingship, that's for sure going to happen at the end. The question is it going to happen quickly right now? This is from the Prima Godim. As the pasuk says, "V'yom hu yeh Hashem echad," and that day Hashem will be one. We go. The Prima Godim says, "Siman on chet," and an aleph and siman on aleph. The ona amein achor berachos hamaster, and that one answers the main after hamafzer. Lo yom b'yachad amein modim manach nizach. Don't just say amein modim manach nizach. The amein koyal bracha, because the amein is going on the bracha canal as mentioned earlier. Modim hu enim b'nei and modim, which is a different thing. Modim zerabana. Raki yishem me'at achar tevus. Amein rather should wait a little bit after the word of amein. Mishin is dam lo lan with amein al shtei dvar. Mother happens to them to answer amein on two things. This is from the Shari Tshuva. Ona shnei ameinim zachazeh. You could say amein one after the other. V'yicham v'chol amein nishetem with each amein has the Indian Amahuana about the topic which he's responding. It's better to say just Amen, not Amen to one and Amen to the other. Okay, let's see the Ber Halacha. I'm Mishnah Berura, look at Mishnah Berura, Masha Kesavna of the Tefillah we say both by prayer. Then we divin among the Ramas words and Melgin Ram Hashem Bach. Lapel Shashina Lashon Abach, and Lapel he changed the language of the Bash Shem Kotz and Zeichav and Dachko Me'am Tzayis. This is independent specifically by the middle ones. Masha the Rishon is the Hem Yuchadim, the Shavach, Masha is the middle, the first ones which are set aside for being praised. Ein Lachavin Rak Epsha Emetu Devi Amavarach. It's only intended that it's true that the words of Amavarach. Moshe Kotz of Shulchan says in Shulchan Aruch. And with the Shonok. Milishona from his language, because of the Zeu brachos, the brachos of Dalis from the brachos of Adal, lo mashra ken it's not mashra this way. Okay, I'm not sure what you do intend. Bugulai do polik, but it's possible he argues of al bach on the bach. As fairly he holds the birkos, Mechayim Mason of the bracha, Mechayim Mason, Gam Ken Yesh Bo Mistake. One is also still has two intents of prayer and hodah. Lahainu Emesu Shehu Mechayim Mason. It's true that Hashem is Mechayim revives the dead. But here it's on She's Kan and Heron is real as well that it should be fulfilled quickly. That should be revived. Bugulai the Gam Berachos of Rishon is possible even in the first bracha. Shach that's also applicable. This the Hainu Shanias Amein who call al Kol bracha sheberach mavarach, and this main goes on all the brachas which the mavarach is making. Shu gomach chasadim, that he's gomach chasadim. V'kol ne'akol, inquires everything. V'vizoch v'chas diavos, remembers the chesed of our fathers. Who may go and brings redemption. V'im kain shav b'zagam shteik kavon. It's also applicable to these two intents. Levad v'virkos. Okay. So then I guess he's asking, requesting all these stuff. Levan b'berachos at the kodesh, aside from the bracha of at the kodesh, the chud lo shayach b'rach kavanah, so that alone is only applicable 1/10 of at the kodesh, you are kodesh. Mulakach, stam magen Avraham, therefore the magen Avraham says, stam b'prim gadam le'el b'simen non alef, and the prim gadam earlier in simen non alef has to call it men shlah, copies of them from the shlah. The Vishalas Vishonos Lo Yikav in Rak Kvanos Shkos of Shulchan Aruch, and the first three should only intend the intent which is written in the Shulchan Aruch. Ein Sham Tam, look at the reason. L'pelish Lo Zecha Klal Medivei Magen Avraham is a peli to mention in all the words of the Magen Avraham is that Shehadik is Divei Abach Vashina B'Lashono, he copies over the words of the Bach and changes the language. Mashru Du Polygal Zeh Mashru Zarga, and that's what's our feeling the Maisa Nitim the Maisa. Should you intend for the future and for be like a prayer or not? Zion. Lo Yisrael Sicha Chulin, each person shouldn't speak to idle prayer, idle talk. Bishash Yisrael Sicha, because it's feel time Yisrael Sicha is repeating the prayer. Bim Sachul, and if he speaks, then he's sinned. Regardless of one, and so his sin is greater than to bear. Regarding boy and we yell at is too great to bear, and regarding boy and yell at him, Agav. V'yolamad ban of hakatan, we should teach his kids which are small. Shiyanu amen to remain. Kimiyad shatinu kona amen. Yesh to chelik v'olam haba. There's immediately when the tzinuk answers remain, he has the chelik and olam haba. Listen to the kol Bisha. Wrote to me to say, "Vafilu mirtza lizar v'sof kol bracha." Even if he wants to be careful by every single bracha, l'kabel anos the main to intend is to answer a main. Because you should still. This is from Kemash Mechonim. This such as Mash from the Mechonim. You shouldn't be talking. Kosa b'shlo the Shlomo writes, "Yisi meha charedim." I found from the charedim as divrei Hashem, the words, the fear of the words of Hashem. Shemesimim hasider b'fneim. They leave the siddur in front of them. B'shat chazar tefillah at the time of the prayer, of the repetition of the prayer. V'neim believe them sham b'shlo yiru chutz on their head, their eyes and heart are there, and they shouldn't look outward. And then intend about each word. In the soul, it's created two baits of bear. Daily Rabbi writes, Hashem Kolbo, the name of the Kolbo. Oila Hanashim Shemasifim, the Ace of Tefillah woes, people who speak at the time of prayer. He re'inu b'kam b'batik, and I found many shoals. Necharazim b'shvils of Anzad have been destroyed because of the sin. V'yesh tamno Hanashim Yaduim, last the Hashkiach Alzad, there is the notes to appoint people who are known. Hashkiach, to be careful about this. This one the Primigan B'Shem Babi Yamudim, Ayin Shamod, look there further. Hakatanim, the small ones. Or the little kids, they should be careful. There's the same name. But so we have to teach them Shiyam the Ma'im of the year, they should sit with, or stand with fear and with other types of fear. This is from the Magen Avraham and the Primigan Ma'im Sham, look there. Hakatanim B'Yos, the really little kids, Haratzim V'Shavim V'Esigness, which run back and forth and show them. Spoke with joking. Mutam Shlo Havim, it's better not to bring them. The Hargo Nas Teva, because custom will become nature. The Gamishim Atridin Latiba with Filat, and also they're going to trouble us with their prayer. Umavan Kodan, aside from this, Nachum Hamevi Kitan Kielu, it's proper that a father brings little kids like this, the basic nesses to their show. Lahashkiach al Bigdam, to be careful about their clothes. The son's lamb and their sandals. Imham can to make sure they're clean. Additionally, the hashul bazel and mispal, the notion of trouble, like trip them, people who are davening. But till Chaim Same within their 4 amos of these kids that there's going to be so. Behind the elbow, Simon pay alef, Mishnah verse of Kan Gimel. Look earlier, and Simon pay off and Sivkan Gimel. Loyan Amen Katufa. First, you shouldn't answer Amen, which is grabbed. I mean, it's too quick. The Hainuk Ilu Aleph Nakuda B'Chatav is if the Aleph has a Chatav on it. V'chein Yachtav, and similarly shouldn't grab a Yamar Lanas also Kodem Shiyas Ayim Barach, and should answer before the Mishkan Barach finishes. V'chein Loyan Amen Katufa, similarly shouldn't write a command which is a Katufa. The Hainu Shem Mechaser creates a nun, that means you're missing the reading of the nun. Ve'ina Motzi B'Fav should he hates the carrots, he doesn't say it out with his mouth, it should be recognizable. Gam Lo Yafsi B'Hem Tamil also shouldn't make a break in the middle of the word. This one the base Yosef B'Shem Aruch. Lo Yan Amen Yisomon, you shouldn't answer Amen Yisomon. The Hainu Shu Chayav B'Rachasachel, that means that he's obligated. And one of Rachel V'Shleich Tzibur M'Varach, also in the Shleich Tzibur, is answering it V'zeh, Shlomo in this point doesn't really hear it. Go to that tomorrow. Bakata, Pirish Mishval, he says it with the Shvav, who had then Shlo Yom, and he says, mine. So there is an alef, but you basically can't hear it. Who had then Shlo Yom, all main, similarly, Bisharnas, unless you shouldn't say man with other nukudos, however you do it. This one, the bush. Beshurak, umain, or Bechirik, imain, Mukayam, something like that. Keep a full the in Mashmos Perusho, Lashon Hamonis, Varm, because all this is not the mashra, the explanation of this amen, the language of believing the words. Ella Yikra Ha'alef, the comments, God, the man to read the Aleph with a comment, God, which is amen. This is from the Prima Gada. Kodem Shiyasayim, before he finishes, Rotzalomar. Shayam Tinachi Samish Dil Silver, they should wait until the Dil Silver finishes. Call the table the entire word out, one of the whole last word of the Garmi. This is from the Prima Gadim. Yisha Nashim Shemaskilim Leanis of the Oj Dil Silver Omed and Dayan Ducati Teva Chorna. There's some people which start to answer, well, still the Dil Silver still in the half of the last word. V is the Osir, and this is Osir. This is from the Bach and the Old Summit. Shulchay, which he's obligated and the Shnei Tzibur is obligated and he's not really hearing it. That's it. Dasim Mechaber, the Dafkim wrote, let's say, space the bracha of Shulchay. The opinion of the Mechaber is only if he wants to intend with it whichever bracha that he's obligated in. Could go and she wrote, let's say, they tefillah to kiddush the guy gamna. For example, he wants to fulfill the tefillah prayer or kiddush and stuff like that. Because but if he's not obligated, for example, he's already prayed on his own. After the mitzvah of Choladim the Shlomo because Shil Tzibur, even though there's not a mitzvah for everyone to hear the Shil Tzibur, Mikol Mokom Ein Al Chiyuv Be'atzmiyas La Bracha. It doesn't have a chiyuv in the main part of the bracha. This from the Achronim V'chein Mukach V'Kesef Mishnah, some of the truth in the Kesef Mishnah. Mikol Mokom Ein Al Chiyuv Be'atzmiyas La Bracha. V'Kol Shekain Im Ha'amein Hu Mistam Brachas Ha'alma. For sure, if the Amein is from general brachas. It's much an opinion and the Makaber to answer. Abshu ein yodea al eiz bracha was, even though he doesn't know about which bracha he's just answering. Raksha Shoman Achem which own rather you just heard other people that you're answering. Ramava Abugab Paligbo Amar the Man argues and says, I feel b'kol brachos even by all brachos. This is from the Olas Tamid, V'chein Mashram Menachem Kumbudos, Morgan Avram, and the Morgan Rami, Elizutava. Lokataz Shiratz the Hakol Bazeh Afilu Harama. It's not like Taz wants to make about this even according to the law. Afilu B'chol Brachos Yas even in Barachos and by all Brachos in any Odea Al Eza Bracha or if he doesn't know which Bracha is answering. Okay, Kriya said none. Reading the nun, he gets swallowed up. Nakamel says Shkiach could pick the matter which is normal or common. Huadin and Machusar Kriya's Aleph, something would be if he's missing the reading of the Aleph or Mem or the Mem, Bach will summons in the Bach and the Aleph comment.